en het glömde för så skånes ni där sonen inte sonen. Så var ju så säg.
I'm all right, girls, I'm saying and everything. Anyway, guys, nothing wrong with this offer. The tree, I'm all out.
If you're starting the lamb of it out on the sky, start the lamb of it out to rail.
Lamb of it out to rail this though. Look at my scouts, the yellow is on.
Ja, fiskes kärlek tråna. Ups, mycket blir fett. Ja, fiskes känner jag sig ofta på det där sen jätte. Ja, det tränar dessa bil. Det tänker now så. Det betyder så styrkt.
That the episode is lost,
Says good that then all your rushers near people. And the floor still so.
Still send the issues still. No. No, mean it is something you know from Sarah, but you don't say. Jesus, it's your seal fell out when the arm is on to them, it's falling out.
ده ثابت لو كان مستحقق او ثابت لا يعني تروحني يعني فداني وزنا إذا بيربني مسكوتنا مستحقين روح روالح طابق يسوي نامور قول قبريك يسوي مش يبايش Here the creature shows large pendulous breasts. The indication here, of course, is that it is a female creature.
Do you expect to capture one of these?
Well, this is, of course, I suppose you'd call the finale of our whole program is to make a capture. We want to make a live capture, and with this, we are using tranquilizing equipment. We hope to bring one of these things in with a live capture, live and unarmed, to prove once and for all that this does exist. And since it does exist, maybe then there can be laws and things passed to protect these creatures so that they'll never become extinct.
In the past 2 years, there has been a new undertaking by all concerned investigators to consolidate all of their data. All new sightings are investigated and reported on a lengthy questionnaire. Then this information is programmed into a computer. These computer reports correlations are available to all of the participating investigators upon request. In this way, each investigator can carry on his own work with a much more complete source of data. Along with the computer reports, the most modern equipment is now being used, as it's about so now, when the coronavirus, there's services now, but looking out for services, and the skin of off. Says no, I'll work out. All fours near him. They're saying in them snow. They get them now. Says no, I'll. Nachgleich. Just search no success. There it is. Yes, Melody. Says no offers that. Sellers 10. I'm on the basilic. House girl skip. And sell off look out. There's just so much no useless. Else than that. Send us up. Get off in the middle. Says no help. Get out blood. Personally, usliert is er nog wel, maar van je mag je boven Stiepen je kast mag wel feieren, maar was het zo liefie. Stuur zo ja, vervaat. Stalk sass of stuur zo in de rust, maar je zou weer lucht dus wel running on pop nog meer op stil stil. As the podcast produces, the old pop no contact with a creature who some call the American Abominable Snowman. They'll scout alone at times, or work in small groups from field tents located at strategic positions in the wilderness. Keeping it all together is Robert Morgan, who will split his time between base camp and the field positions.
I hope you understand, I didn't come out here to win friends and influence people. I may be wrong in what I do, but it's all for one purpose, and that is to get the job done.
By his own definition, Morgan's a tough, hard-driving man who can't rest until he's gotten the job done. An early riser, you'll often see him working late into the night. He's tough because he has to be. It's the key to survival in this mountain wilderness. What gives Morgan his drive? Why is he so persistent in his search for something which others say doesn't exist? What keeps him going in the face of unrelenting ridicule and unfavorable odds? There can be no other explanation than his own personal encounter with Bigfoot 20 years ago. It was in these woods that Morgan found himself face to face with a giant.
To move, man. It didn't move like a costume at all. And the size of it was enormous big size, so I don't know if they find a big man like that.
Mr. Prohashka, you mentioned that the creature did not move as if it were a costume. Do you think it would be possible to create such a costume?
That would be a difficult... I don't think so. Because that costume, if it would be a costume, that would have taken such a long time to put the hair. You should put the hair by glue on. It would take about 10 hours, the whole makeup job. And it looked to me very, very real. I'm doing this since 1939, and if that was a costume, that was the best I have ever seen.
Ron Olson of the North American Wildlife Research Association has studied the Patterson footage as much as anyone. Ron, what did you see in this footage? Well, this footage proved to me that these creatures are real and that they do exist. Now, how tall would you estimate that one to be? This creature was estimated by scientific methods to be about 7.5 to 8 feet tall. He's taking a stride of about 47 inches.
Nog een muscle. You're listening to get off here with that double beef for the storm neck. Sing it else that off there for you to him back to the spawn himself now. We get a very full. That off there not else and get else seen him tired from it. Smash up upside here fret girl back this night growing up as there is sir. That's it. Easy as that. Wing a Barnsley. Looking at it all to him. So here it is with the doing all up. Yes, but so still my dog some of them. was in all your activity, so the she, old Sydney. So you're not, because it's something you did for sister, but the law, whatever. She'll, go, be ready, mix it. Ready, mix going, Nick. Maar wacht, en als jij maar missen dat. En dus zelf niet meer belangrijk, er ook niet meer. Dat is het toch niet, en niet als ze een law. Maar je hebt er de law, die de laatste niet. Zo dat is het niet, er is niet law, ja, niet eerst er nou in, dat is er. Zo, je is zelf van niet.
Ja, het is helemaal niet. Dat was dus hier precies gezegd. Met een zaal die met de nederweg is gezegd, dus niet. Ze is gezegd dat de lawer van de snow. Voor, maar aan de ouders, hij speelt. Dat doen is niet, die dan weer besplay.
Now a central reporting system has been developed, and all sightings can now be reported to our Portland headquarters by simply dialing Bigfoot, Portland, Oregon. Other information can be obtained by writing Bigfoot, Portland, Oregon.
It was inevitable that sooner or later these sightings and observations would result in something specific. That someday someone would come forth to try to prove or disprove once and for all the validity of these stories. One Bob Morgan decided to take on the task. It's late spring when Bob Morgan arrives at Cougar, Washington to renew his search for Sasquatch. After 5 years' research, he feels this is a prime area for contacting the creature. Others will be coming from all corners of the United States to aid in the search. Don Blake, biologist. Lamont Hardy, botanist. Anne Swain, sociology researcher. Michael Polesnik, expert tracker. Elizabeth Mormon, naturalist. Anthropologist Peter Lipsio. Ted Ernst, Sasquatch researcher.
Men dan ligger säkert det närmast, ja, så sen så redan håller det inte på ska namn som det chef med det styrkbasa. Nu sa vi nästan sen inget nå så var nog det var sist nicht angekommen. Nee, für mich geworden war.
Ja, ich glaube, jag får se vad som är något med grunden. Och tiden är så viktig. Och det säger jag. Don't forget the words walking down on the certain laws in that. Machine looks scattered that one, you nigger. All over me from another wish you do, you never not to see from the new miss me from. Says gives me such a sir that was doing it myself, you're seeing it, but says was easy out. I was seeing it home sweet up. Alone as one sentinel, now for certain, but see. But say, I get past see. Another nigga you go me is the folly. There's how we learn that. But most of them auxiliaries must have that one. You know, no, fast doesn't it go? I shouldn't have had noisy help.
Not fast, but they can see that, so working over fast, they'll read that on it. All